protesters were campaigning against the latest proposed cuts and council tax increase outside of the county hall at 8 o'clock on 8 February. Norfolk People's Assembly, along with Norfolk Fire Brigade Union and Equal Lives gathered before the council meeting began, for showing how people in Norfolk and Norwich were affected by budget cuts.
Since 2011, local public services have been damaged due to the cut of £245 million from central government, even though the County Council proposed a further £111 million cut from the next 3 years.
Authorities' Policy and Resources Committee claims that some of the cuts could be saved if council tax increasing 3.99%. However, the poor in Norwich and Norfolk are already struggling to pay council tax. They said they cannot afford any more. Eddie, one of the most vulnerable people who affected a lot by social cuts, said the government have taken all his well-being away. He said he against any cuts, especially he saw Google not being taxed.
I have a little guard allotment which is gone now because I can't afford it. And I'm also a blogger, and they used to pay because I had a stroke, so I help other people who had a stroke, and they've just took it all away from me. I don't want to cut any of it.
In May 2015, Council head of the Local Government Association, representing every type of local authority in England and Wales, wrote to the Observer to say they already had to impose cuts of 40% since 2010, and cannot find more savings without serious consequences for community life and social care, and knock-on effects for the NHS.
According to the NHA, mental health budget has been cut by 8% in real terms since 2010. Community health budget has been cut by 5%, whereas the referrals are upon 20%. These cuts led to 2,100 mental health beds closed since 2011, and the number of mental health patients forced to seek emergency treatment outside their local area has doubled in the past 3 years alone.
The situation in Norwich and Norfolk is also serious. Sarah Luck, who works for Social Authority as a social worker, said, she sees the effects of the cuts. People are struggling, getting into crises and becoming homeless. The government cuts the social care means they cut the people's support, which puts them in great difficulty. This situation probably will cost those people more. For example, those people who have mental health problems will be hard to get a treatment in psychiatric hospital because they lost their mental health finance.
John McLachlan said they can understand the cuts have been forced upon local council, but the services in firing line are all essential. All they want to do is ask councillors across the whole country to stand together against central government proposals.
Otherwise, this government has an ideological aversion to public services. They want to destroy public services, and by councillors up and down the country voting for these cuts, they're actually making it easier for the government to do that. Working people who are already in debt with council tax will be paying even more, and we don't think that's right. We think that government cuts, there comes a time when local councillors have to say no to the cuts that the government are imposing upon them, stand together across the UK to say no to the cuts, because otherwise there won't be any public services left, and the most vulnerable people will be affected by that.
Brian, member of Green Party, said 1 in 7 people in Norwich are unemployed. This course hurts them very, very badly because they need a lot of council service. He said the problem is the amount they given by the central government has been cut. The result is that they will lose 2/3 of the budget, and you can join a council on earning 35% per pound.